Well, according to sources, U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken is scheduled to travel to the Middle East on Tuesday amid high tensions in the region. As per the reports, Blinken has stops planned in Qatar, Egypt and Israel. Meanwhile, United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres on Monday condemned the continued loss of life in Gaza conflict and urged both sides to rejoin and conclude a ceasefire and hostages release deal.
He welcomes the mediation efforts of the United States, Egypt, and Qatar leaders and urges both sides to rejoin negotiations and conclude the ceasefire and hostages release deal. The Secretary General reiterates his urgent appeal for an immediate ceasefire and the unconditional release of all hostages. He also again underscores the need to ensure the protection of civilians and for unimpeded and safe humanitarian access into and across Gaza.
Well, the United States is deeply concerned by reports that Iran is planning to deliver hundreds of ballistic missiles to Russia. State Department Deputy Spokesperson Vedant Patel emphasized on Monday that if this transfer occurs, it would mark a significant escalation.
We are deeply concerned by reports that Iran is planning to deliver hundreds of ballistic missiles to Russia, and we continue to communicate with our European partners and allies regarding potential measures we may take. We are prepared to deliver a swift and severe response if Iran were to move forward with the transfer of ballistic missiles, which would, in our view, represent a dramatic escalation in Iran's support for Russia's war of aggression against Ukraine.
Well, more than 3 years after imposing limits on human rights grounds over Saudi strikes in Yemen, the United States on Monday confirmed that it would resume sales of offensive weapons to Saudi Arabia. State Department spokesperson Vedant Patel in a press briefing said the U.S. will return to weapon sales in regular order with appropriate congressional notification and consultation. Patel further said Saudi Arabia has remained a close strategic partner of the United States and the U.S. looks forward to enhancing that partnership.